Hello viewers, I am Dipti Hans, back again with second part of the video on electromagnetism. The topic of today's video is Fleming's left-hand rule. As we all know that when a current carrying conductor is placed inside a magnetic field in a direction other than the direction of magnetic field, then it experiences a force. The direction of this force is given by Fleming's left-hand rule. To understand the Fleming left-hand rule, bring your left hand in front of you and stretch your fingers like this, mutually perpendicular to each other. Our index finger will tell us about the magnetic field. It tells us about the magnetic field. Our middle finger will tell us about the direction of current inside the conductor. Then the force or the motion on the conductor is given by your thumb. All are mutually perpendicular to each other at an angle of 90 degrees. This can be demonstrated with the help of this experiment. Here we have taken a thick copper wire AC, suspended freely with the help of threads. Complete the circuit with the help of battery, key and rheostat. As you can see, the positive terminal of the battery is on this side. So current will flow in the direction from A to C. That is I, the direction of current I is given from left to right. Now horseshoe magnet is placed perpendicular to this current carrying conductor, north pole this side and south pole on that side. First of all, try to understand where is the direction of magnetic field lines. Always magnetic field lines will point in the direction from north pole to south pole. So the direction of magnetic field is given by B, alphabet B. Here it is in the direction from north to south pole. It means this direction. Current I is in this direction and B, magnetic field is in the direction from here to this side. So now we want to know about the force on the conductor, which will be given by Fleming's left hand rule. Now try to hold your hand along the directions. First adjust your index finger in the direction of magnetic field like this. Then adjust your middle finger in the direction of current perpendicular to each other like this. So your thumb will tell us the direction of force on the conductor and you can see it is in the outward direction. It is in the outward direction. When current is going from A to C and magnetic field from here to here this direction, then the motion on the conductor is in the outward direction. So now if current is represented on x-axis, magnetic field on y-axis, then force on the conductor is given by z-axis, that is in the outward direction. If we reverse the direction of current in the circuit by interchanging the terminals of the battery, so now the direction of flow of current is from C to A. Magnetic field remains in the same direction, mutually perpendicular to the direction of current in this conductor. Now let us check the direction of force on the conductor. So this is our magnetic field and this is the direction of current from C to A. This is the direction of current and this is our magnetic field. So as you can see, my thumb is pointing in the inward direction. So the force on the conductor this time is in the opposite direction, that is minus Z direction. Now check this rule with the help of an example. Here this is the direction of magnetic field. From north to south this is the direction of magnetic field and let's take this side arm AB of this armature. So this is the direction of current and magnetic field mutually perpendicular to each other. Now the direction of force on this side AB is given by our thumb and thumb is pointing in the outward direction. So the force on this arm AB is in the outward direction. Here you can see that this is the direction of magnetic field and this is the direction of current. So it will point force on the arm AB in the outward direction like this. Now come on the side CD. Here reverse the direction of current because current is flowing in this from C to D. Direction of magnetic field remains same from north to south. direction of current in this CD arm is from C to D, mutually perpendicular to each other. So the direction of force on the side DC of this armature is inward. It means arm AB will come in the outward direction and arm CD will go in the downward direction. So you can say the coil will move in the anti-clockwise direction like this. Anti-clockwise direction like this. Try to understand Fleming's left-hand rule with the help of one more example. Here, the direction of magnetic field is from north to south. It means it is going in this direction. And direction of current in the arm AB is from top to bottom like this. So this is the direction of magnetic field lines and AB is the direction of current. Then my thumb is pointing in the inward direction. That is AB's arm will go in the direction inside. Then in the arm CD, direction of magnetic field remains same, but the direction of current in the arm DC is from bottom to top. It means it is in this direction. So my thumb is pointing in the outward direction. So arm CD will go in the outward direction and arm AB will go in the inward direction. So arm CD will come out and AB will go inside. Together they give a clockwise couple to the coil. Thanks for watching. Please share your valuable feedback in the comment section. If you like my video, please hit the bell icon. In my next video, I will try to explain Fleming's right-hand rule and Lenz's law. Please do like and share my video and subscribe my channel.